Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2024 as we continue our road to glory run with FARSLEY CELTIC. For now in the Premier League, it looks like our Premier League run might be finally coming to an end. We have had a rough season, and it doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better anytime soon. But let's go ahead and get into it. We'll talk about it and see where we can go from here. All right, here we are. It is already December 26th. I have played a lot of games because I kept thinking maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. It never got better. It never got better. As you can see, we're down here in relegation, 16th place. At least we're not the worst team in the league, sort of. We do have 2 games in hand against, well, never mind. We got 1 game in hand against the teams around us, 2 games in hand against, I guess, Brighton and stuff like that. But could we escape the relegation? It's technically possible, but seems very, very unlikely. Our top goal scorer is Cuevas with 2 goals and Huber with 2 goals. Tells you anything. Why? I mean, part of the problem of what got us here is that we lost all of our strikers. And by all of our strikers, I mean all of our strikers. We had 3 strikers set up with Al Amri playing as a attacking midfielder in the center. So technically we had 4 strikers total, right? For 1 striker spot. All 4 of them got injured within the same week. All 4 of them were gone. So we had to pivot. We had to pivot hard. In fact, I'll even show you. Here's the schedule. Last game you guys saw was a loss against Man City. We then went up against Fulham. Lost to them. Pretty bad, actually. We did get a win against Burton Albion. Yay us. But that's where the first of our trouble started. This is where Aguirre got injured for a while. So he was out coming out of that game. We then go up against Arsenal here. Lost to them 5-2. Lost to Leeds in the Carabao Cup 3rd round on penalties. Leeds is the team we're actually playing today. We'll see if we can get a rematch there today, or revenge there today. And then we lost 2 strikers in this loss against Everton. Both Hubert and Al Amri were gone there. And somewhere in the middle of all this, Cuevas was also out injured. So what did we do? Well, if you got no strikers, we went to a strikerless formation. In fact, here's the strikerless formation that we went to, or effectively, there's like 3 variants here, but they're all basically the same thing. Shadow strikers, 2 inside forwards. We went to a strikerless formation because we had to. We had no strikers, so we had to do something crazy, and that's what we ended up doing. Man United, we obviously lost against them, but we then turned around and beat Chelsea. This is Chelsea, who won the league last year. So this is a pretty good win here. Or it was last year or the year before, something like that. It was last year. So yeah, Chelsea won last year, and we beat them 2-0. So I was like, oh wow, is this striker formation going to actually pick up and do something? And as you can see, Cuevas did come back in this game, but I wanted to stick with the strikerless formation because he was the only striker we had back. Like something happened to him, we need to do something. So we went ahead and stayed with the strikerless formation. He's able to play as an attacking midfielder as well as a striker, and obviously he was able to get some goals from there. Awesome. We then played some friendlies. You can see that we absolutely stomped those friendlies with the strikerless formation. We then lost to Tottenham by a goal. Very frustrating there. Very sad to see that there. I thought we could do better. But we did draw against Liverpool. So I was like, okay, maybe the striker formation is going to do something. We then drew against Middlesbrough. I was like, okay, we figured something out. And then we lost against Watford. So not great there. Thankfully, we did have a friendly there. We just absolutely stomped on that one as well. Again, nothing team, but it's good to see a bunch of goals come up. And then we beat Brighton coming out of that. So we have had some wins with this strikerless formation. We've had some draws. As you can see, we drew against Wolves. Wolves was ranked, I think, 4th at the time that we played them into this game. But then we've gone on a string of losses here. We're only losing by a goal, though. We're so close. We're really not losing by much with this strikerless formation. But at some point, we're probably going to have to pivot away from it. Probably come January when we can do some recruitment again. We might have to see if we can move some things around and see what we can do with that. So that's where we're at. We've been playing strikerless this entire time. I need to swap to something else at some point, but I was kind of hoping this would work out, Let's see here. Can we go look at the data hub? If we go look at the team analyst report, we are at +9 on this strikerless formation. So it's been about as good as our 4-2-4 that we played for so long, as far as clear-cut chances created, but it does look like our 4-2-3-1 was better. So we would like to go back to the 4-2-3-1 at some point if we can. Hopefully we've got our strikers back now. In fact, I think we've got most of them back except Al Amri here. Al Amri's going to be out for another couple months, 2 to 5 months. Damaged cruciate ligaments. That's terrible. I mean, that's something that's going to be very hard for him to come back from, unfortunately. We shall see. But we do have all of our other strikers back, so we could change formations now. I kind of want to just see the strikerless formation in action here in today's episode. But after today's episode, I probably will be swapping to another formation unless we get a couple wins today. I think both games we play today are going to be pointable. So I like to think that is going to be something we can do something with, but we shall see. Other things of note, we did just get a notification back in that our youth facilities have finally been upgraded. 21 million pounds on those youth facilities. And if we go look at our facilities information here, you can see that we have excellent youth facilities. Now we have great training facilities. We have an exceptional academy coaching. Unfortunately, we've only got fairly basic youth recruitment at the moment. We are due to move into our big stadium, almost double the capacity here at the end of this season. And the only other thing that's bad would probably be that we've only got average corporate facilities, but I don't know if there's anything we can do personally to change that. So kind of cool to see that our team is starting to get a little bit better over time. The bank account is pretty dead though. We've spent a lot of money making a lot of these improvements, as you would kind of expect. And then overall debts, we got some debt, but we can bounce back from that debt if we can stay in the Premier League, especially pretty quickly. So hopefully we can. We shall see. Anyway, today we're playing, like I said, Leeds followed by Bournemouth. Leeds is currently ranked 17th. Bournemouth is currently the only team behind us at 20th. So like I said, 2 pointable games. Not only 2 pointable games, 2 games that I feel like we probably should try to get wins from if we want to have any chance of surviving the Premier League again. But let's go ahead and get into this. Here's the team we're bringing today. We got Kovacevic as goal, Lawal on the left, Friday on the right, Garba and Suarez in the middle. Yes, Suarez, normally a right back, is playing in the middle. That way that Arroyo can move up to the defensive deep line playmaker role here. That pushes Ilwu and Rodriguez. Ilwu up, Rodriguez back, because Rodriguez was normally an attacking midfielder in the center here. So Rodriguez is going to be back here with Ilwu. He's looking pretty good. He's actually labeled as a wonder kid now. Awesome. He wasn't labeled at that when we first got him. Yaroslav comes in on the left, Song Fei coming in on the right, and Cuevas coming into the middle. He's got basically the most goals of anybody besides Huber here. So we have, and as you can see, there's very few goals. Very, very, very few goals. It has been pretty rough. But let's see if we can get a result today because we desperately, desperately need it. I think we've got a good enough team to beat Leeds. And I think we got a good enough team to beat Bournemouth. Question is, will we? And will this strikerless formation actually do what we needed to do today? Honestly, don't know. I don't know. It has been hit or miss a lot this season. We really, I think, want to go back to the 4-2-3-1. I think that's the formation we were thinking that we're going to have the most success with. But we'll see. Rainy, rainy, rainy day here. Garba picking that one up. He's going to get it up to Arroyo. Back over to Suarez. Come on, guys. Suarez with the ball. He gets it up to Rodriguez. Back to Suarez. Come on, guys. Up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pushing this ball up this right-hand side. He's got a chance to get it. He's got some guys in the middle. There's Song Fei. Song Fei, can you get it to somebody else? He gets it back over to Friday. Friday gets it across to Song Fei. Song Fei goes for goal, and there's a goal. Whoa, how are you going to call that offsides? I would be confused with this thing being offsides because I did not see that at all. Okay, I was going to say, good stuff. And that's exactly what this formation is all about. Bringing those inside forwards in to help support the Shadow Striker. And that's exactly what they're there for. They're there to score. They're there to score. Yaroslav and Song Fei are at least to facilitate scoring, if not score themselves. Yeah, that was a weird attempted call on offsides. As you can see, this formation has the stuff we need to do good. It's just whether or not, I mean, look at this. 4 shots, 4 on target. Our XG right now has us like at 14th or 15th place. We're fully safe based on XG, which again, XG doesn't mean much, but it tells me that there are chances being created. There is something to this. We just got to get it to gel and got to get the right people on the field, things like that. And it really relies on our wingers to really pick up the slack for some of the rest of our team. But we'll see. Hopefully we can pull out a win today. Still a lot of game left to play. Cuevas over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pushing the ball up. He's got Song Fei released. Song Fei has a chance. Terrible shot there, buddy. Gotta place that one a little bit better. That's all right. We're looking good, though. 6 shots, 4 on target. Looking really good. Let's see if we can keep it up here in the second half. Come on, guys. Let's get one more goal, and then I'll feel much better about our situation. Come on, challenge them a little bit. Come on. Oh, I thought we were going to get the one there. We tried. Uh-oh, we released him. That's not good. Way too easy. He did look offsides, but if it was, I think it was still close. So it might even be, it might not be offsides actually. Yeah. Can't be letting that kind of stuff happen, guys. That's not... All right. We gotta do some subs here. I don't care that y'all are frustrated and pressured by the feedback. How about y'all not screw up next time, and then I won't have to give you that type of feedback. Do we have somebody coming from Arroyo? We do have Igoon. Igoon would be his backup, yes. We'll go ahead and bring Igoon in here. I'm going to leave it like that. Just the one change. Defensive midfielder is very important to this formation, so if he's not playing well, or if he's not feeling it, that does cause some problems for us. I would feel disappointed about a draw. I'm not going to lie. Because I think this is a chance to get a win that we desperately need. Mwamba comes in here for you. And then Cuevas sits for... Do we have Jones on the bench? We do have Luka Jones on the bench. Or Huber. You know what? Let's give Huber a chance. Okay. Well, a whole lot of nothing so far. Last couple subs. I mean, both our midfielders are not playing especially well today. Bring Rodriguez out. We'll bring Moreira into that spot. And then who else do we want to swap around here? I don't know. Do we have Larby on the bench? Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll see where that gets us. Come on, guys. Find something here, please. We need this win so badly. Corner kick from Moreira. Nothing. Oh, we're gonna get a penalty? Oh, we need this penalty bad. And then we got to just shut it down here at the end. Come on, buddy. Please don't miss this one. Who is this? This is Moreira. Come on, Moreira. Just finish it. We need this. Good job. All right, we're going to go immediately to our more defensive version of this formation. Try to shut it down a little bit here. See if we can get this win. We desperately need this win. Come on, just a couple more minutes here. Hold on. All right. That's 3 desperately needed points there. Desperately needed points. Okay, then. Well, can we do that again against Bournemouth? We do that again against Bournemouth. There's a slim chance we escape relegation today. I don't know for how long. We're about to lose to Man City here a bit, but, you know... Got to take what we can get when we can get it. I mean, how far off of a point per game are we? We're 5 points away from point per game. So if we can get back to a point per game average, then I think we are safe from relegation. So it's okay if we lose against a team like Man City. We just got to get the wins where we can. I guess I'll just bring you guys along for the ride here because it's coming up so short. Oh, goodness. We're going to basically run the same team out, I think, again. Unless somebody's especially tired. We got... I was going to say, I was like... I remember these three. I was like, what's Luka Jones doing? Okay, Australia. That makes sense. I didn't realize we had 2 Chinese players. Oh, I don't care about him. I was like, why did he get in my short list? I actually have no idea why he's on my short list. I didn't put him there. Maybe some button I clicked might have put him on there. All right, here we are back for again. Anybody who's especially tired right now? I don't think so. I think we're good across the board here, at least on this side of things. We need to bring somebody here on the defense. Who's going to play behind Igun? Probably Kubat here. He can play defensive midfield. Or Matcha. Let's bring Matcha. I like that better. Anybody else we want to bring in on the bench that we desperately... No, I think we're good here. All right, same team. No changes. We're going to see if we can get another result just like that one. Here is hoping. We really, really, really desperately need to get a win here, especially against the team that's below us. Like, this is the team we absolutely should be beating, especially at home. I mean, there's a draw here is a loss against this team today. There's Rodriguez with the corner kick. Comes in. There we go. Ilwu picking up a goal here. Early goal. Good stuff. And we did that in the last game too, though, and they came back and drew it up. So hopefully we can hold on here. You know, I'm actually going to immediately go away from our attacking version of this. We're going to go back down to our normal version of this. Slightly less attacking, slightly less aggressive. Still keeping the pressure on them, but not quite as much. Just hopefully... I mean, a 1-0 victory is all we need. We don't need 12 goals, right? We don't need 2 goals. Just got to hold in here. At the moment, we have escaped relegation. Now, granted, we're probably going to fall right back in once we play Man City, but like I said before, we got to take what we can get where we can get it. Okay, unfortunately, we are back in relegation right this moment, based on other results, but right on the edge. So that's fine. We got to play the game that we can play. We can only control what we can control, and trust that the rest of this is going to figure itself out. Getting some goals, or getting some shots. I mean, we're keeping the pressure on. Yaroslav not playing especially well today, so we're going to bring Chwang into there, and a Royal can come out for Matcha. All right, let's go with that. Corner kick coming from Rodriguez. Let's get another one here, guys. Come on. Oh, I thought we actually had that one. It looked good. Kept the pressure on them pretty well today. We got some guys that are extremely tired right now. Song Fei needs to come out for Morera. And Ilwu's having a good game, but he is exhausted. We'll bring him out. Huber. I forgot Huber can play midfield. All right, we'll put him there. Give him a chance to do something. Huber is actually very flexible, which is nice to see. All right, last sub. Actually, I don't know. Who do we got on the bench? Bring in a defender or something, maybe. Let's bring Wamba on this left-hand side. We know he can play there. good enough player to be on the field right now to help us shut down this game here. There's Motorsport with the ball. Gets it over to the other team. That is not a good way to start this highlight. All right, good takeaway by Huber. Cuevas with the ball. Just gets taken away from him. He gets it right back, though. Back to Huber. Huber goes. What a goal! We might have just seen the goal of the season right there. What a goal from Huber. Wow. Okay, yep, that was awesome. That was awesome. Huber, I think, has... I want to say he's got 16 finishing or something like that. Although I don't know what his long shot stat is. That was a good finish right there. That might be goal of the season right there. I'd be surprised if it's not. And we are going to... Let's go defensive. What is Huber's finishing? 15 finishing. I thought it was 16. 15 finishing. Long shots is 12, though. I mean, it's not bad. All right, guys. That's 6 major points for us. Granted, against teams low at the bottom, but we've got to beat teams at the bottom. Like, that's how you stay alive. Oh, I thought that was going to sneak in there. I don't know, guys. Maybe we're sticking with this trackless formation a bit longer. It can do stuff. And defensively, it still seems like it's making a difference. We're not giving up a lot of goals to the teams that are beating us. And we are getting goals against other... Like, I don't know. It seems crazy, and that wasn't the plan. That was definitely not the plan coming into this season. But it's working. Broyar over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pushing the ball up. Can he get it to somebody else? Come on, get it inside to somebody. Gets it across. There's Macha. Up to Friday. Nothing. I thought we had one there. Might come down to goal diff at some point, so we might desperately need that. But no, there we go. 2-0. 2 wins right there, guys. 2 games, 6 points. That's a net gain of 4 points on our average that we're looking for, right? We only gave up 1 shot that entire game. So even though this is a strange formation, defensively it is pretty sound. I mean, effectively what we've done is we've pulled one more player back that was our striker and put him back there. You know, he's playing in our midfield as a defender, right? So I can kind of see why it's working out a little bit here. I mean, we were absolutely dominant in that game. Yeah, I mean, if we keep up stuff like that, I'll bring you back. I'll probably will bring you guys back pretty soon. I didn't mean to play this much, to be honest, but we had a lot of gaps and a lot of stuff going on, and I thought things were going to turn around, and they did, and so I probably will just bring you guys back. We'll play the rest of the season of, like, I'll bring you back January, February, March, April, kind of once each month. See if we can kind of save ourselves here a little bit and go from there. If I go look at the competition stuff, and again, it doesn't mean much, but it's some information. I mean, based on XG, we should be 14th, so we should be right where we were last season. We are playing okay, right? We're playing okay. I was hoping to play better than okay, to be fair. To be fair, I was hoping we played better than okay, but it is what it is. You got some tough teams coming up, for sure. But thankfully, we end the season on the teams like Southampton, Leeds, and Bournemouth. So if we can stay close and get into May close, then we can finish this thing off with some wins against some of these lower teams. So that is that today, guys. I have no idea if we're going to change formation. If we start losing again big time, then we'll have to change, obviously. But for now, we're going to stick with the strikerless formation for a little bit longer and see where it gets us. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.